Hello, everyone. I have had an interesting day. How are we all doing today? Hello, hello. It's super dark in here. I tried to have sprints earlier so that way it could be a little bit lighter, but that didn't work out. So that's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I have not had a chance to do my hair, so just ignore my hair. We are a little sick today, but it's not bad. I'm not dying or anything, but my voice did go out just a little bit. But other than that, I feel fine. Girl, bye bye. Girl, it's like it's hard to manage. It's fine. We're doing fine. We are doing our best. We are absolutely doing our best, girl. I know my sister was supposed to retwist it for me, but she didn't. So I hope her twist out comes out like trash. Hi, Tina. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully, you guys all had a safe and good New Year. Hi, Cam. Currently finishing the Black Widow movie and we'll be ready to read soon. Ooh, nice. I know. I'm trying to figure out my healthcare right now because, like, I don't know what's going on with my benefits, and I hate healthcare. I really do. Hello, Deshauna. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. Like I said, I hope you guys had a good, safe New Year and that everything went good. Um, I did not do much. Plug in my laptop here. I didn't do much for New Year's. I hung out with my boyfriend. He fell asleep. I woke him up and said Happy New Year. And then he went back to sleep. I went back to sleep. It was glorious. It was great. Oh my gosh, we have two Deshaunas. We got a Deshauna J and a Deshauna W. That is so cool. That's cool. Oh, Deshauna, say hello. So tell you to stop playing a twister. I'm about to twist mine doing sprints. Happy New Year, everyone. You have inspired me to do that as well. So honestly, I might just wash my hair during first sprint and then twist it during the second because I need to do something about it. I need to do something about it. How about you? I had a good New Year's. It was safe. Fireworks were popping and making me scared, but it's fine. It's fine. We did good. What did everyone set the Goodreads goal to? I don't know. I'm following friends with you on Goodreads. Yes, everybody put your Goodreads down in there for Miss Tina to follow. I think you guys all have my Goodreads. I put my goal at 75 this year because last year I was really lazy last year. I was just lazy last year. Um, I did I'm lazy. I was lazy in my terms of what I know I could do as far as reading. I had to force myself to read 55 books. And it was only because I didn't feel like it, but I knew I could do it. And my thing is like once I stop doing something, I stop doing it forever. And one thing I do not want to stop doing is reading. So we will force ourselves to read, even if it costs me a couple of nights of sleep. I don't care. Your goal is 75. Both the Shaunas, one is 52, the other is 75. One book a week. Oh, that's good. I just finished my first book of the year today. It was Camp Scare by Delilah S. Dawson. Like, I gave it a 3 just because the adults in this book were just unnecessary. If I can talk, just unnecessary, and they were bullying the main character to no extent. It was crazy. I was just like, y'all are adults treating a child like this. It's weird. But it was still spooky. It was still scary. And she should have put a trigger warning because there was suicide mentioned in the book, but that's not really what happened. But it was like an accidental suicide. It was crazy. But I do feel like there should have been a trigger warning in that book, especially for the method that was used. Um, but yeah, it was definitely not something I would consider middle grade. That's definitely young adult, teen. But I went with 104 to have a good goal of 2 books a week. Excuse me. Oh, that's awesome. I think that's doable. 2 books a week to me is doable. I set mine to 120. I read 128 last year. Ooh, you go. You guys go. Go, Miss Peyton. Oh, hey, Peyton, how are you? I just clicked on it. Didn't even see your name. How are we? Yes, 75 books is my goal. If I read more, I read more. But I read 55, 56 last year. I want to say 56. I think. I don't remember. But more good books are coming out this year. I really wasn't interested in the books that came out last year. So I think that's why I kind of just didn't read as much. But this year, there's a lot more coming out that I want to read. I'm not sure if you follow on Goodreads. I think I do. I'm going to check, Tina. I literally just accepted a couple of friend requests on Bookreads. Wow, Goodreads a couple minutes ago. Let me check. I got to check if I'm following you. I'm doing good. I start my last semester of undergrad on Monday. Ooh, very fun. Are you excited? My boyfriend goes back to school on Monday too. He's nervous and excited, but we're excited. We're both excited. Let me make sure I got all my stuff up here. Ugh, I hate adulting. I just looked on your last video and found your Goodreads link, so I friended you. Ooh, yes. And yes, new videos will be coming out this year. I am definitely going to be recording. Once I do my damn hair, I'll be more motivated to do a video. And I just have to get up early enough because I've been getting up super, super early for work. And by the time I get home, the sun is down. I don't have a ring light. It's just a lot. My work schedule changed and it definitely kind of fudged up my recording schedule. I'll tell you that. I know. Congrats to Peyton. That's so exciting. I'm graduating a year early, so I have a lot to do. Oh, yes. Yes, for you, graduating a year early. I love to hear it. We love educated queens. We love it. We love to see it. That is so awesome. School, it is tiring, but it's rewarding. Make sure all of my stuff is good. Okay, yes, we're good. We're good. I gotta find my lights because it is dark. They're sitting right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me grab them. I found my lights. So we have our handy dandy Kindle here. Whoa, that almost fell. So we got our Kindle here. I am currently reading an ARC that I got sent. And I am, where am I at? I'm 25% in. Okay, so I'm reading The Fury by Alex Michaelides. I was very, very blessed to be sent an ARC. I am reading it, and I don't know if this is the main character or if it's, well, basically the narrator. The narrator is weird. Like, I don't really like him. It's just very conceited to where I get very little information about the other characters, and it's mostly just talking about him being vegetarian, and it's annoying. I'm gonna finish it because I need to review it, but I'm a little annoyed. I'm bored. I'm bored. Is the best way to describe it. Ooh, Deshauna will be graduating in the spring with your master's. You go, girl. You go. Yes. Look at all of my educated people in here. Grad school, finishing my applications and hopefully submitting soon. I'll be graduating with my bachelor's in clinical psychology. That's awesome. My sister has her master's in clinical psychology. So that's super exciting. Oh, yes. God bless you guys on that journey. That's so exciting. I'm very, very proud of you guys. I'm super excited. I'm very excited for you guys. Because it's hard out here for a pimp. It really is. It's really hard. And we're all struggling. We're all eating ramen noodles, even though we have jobs. It's a lot. It struggles. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm also like typing here too, multitasking. Yeah, so what are we reading tonight? I'm reading Catch of the Day by Kristen Higgins. Sweet romance. Also reading my first ever thriller, but it's nighttime, so switching over to the romance. Understandable. Understandable. I don't care how much money I have, them beef ramen noodles gonna always have a place in the pantry. Yes. The shrimp ones. I will go to the liquor store around the corner from my job every time and get ramen noodles. And the guy's like, Cam, that's not healthy. And I'm like, mind your business. We're poor. Okay. This is a poor girl meal. And even if I wasn't poor, I'd still eat it. Ramen noodles are fire. Fight me. I'll be reading 1 and 3 by Tess Stimson. I'm reading Redeeming 6, Boys of Tommen 4. Nice. I'm reading Empire of the Vampire, and she is thick. That's funny. I'm probably going to switch over to a different book, and then I'm also going to be trying to fix my medical insurance because, good God almighty, it's annoying. Okay, what am I gonna read? I don't know. We'll look at it. We'll look at it later. But I think I'm ready to get started, you guys. What about you? I'm ready to get started on my reading. I have a couple books. Actually, I have a couple books on my Kindle where I'm like 75% done, 67% done. One is Curse Cruise by Victoria Fulton. In that one, it is a YA mystery. So I think I'm going to read that right now. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's get our sprints up. Alrighty, you guys. Just got dinner plated up. Yes, I'm about to go get my dinner too. So we have our first 45-minute sprint of the night, and then we break for a little bit, and then we go back. And then we do another 45, and we do a 30. All right. So you guys, this one, I got some lo-fi music for us going, so it's going to be super nice. Let's just chill and relax and not stress about medical insurance and just all the other fun stuff that adults have to deal with, okay? I'm a little stressed, but it's fine. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Alrighty, you guys, without further ado, let's get started with our sprints, and I will see you all in 45 minutes. Good luck with your reading. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. Okay, how did we do? I switched back to Juno Black's Mirror Lake, A Shady Hollow Mystery. So I'm reading that right now. I am 34% in. I am struggling to breathe because I'm hoping that I do not have a cold, even though it's probably a mini one, but it's not super bad. Also, to answer questions, no, we will be not. We blah, blah, blah. No, we will not be starting sprints at 5 o'clock. Now this is just for today. I got off work 3 hours early, and I didn't feel like sitting around for 3 hours or until sprint started. So I started a little bit early. Listening on Audible, so I can't give a percentage or count. But one from chapter 2 to 4. Oh, good. Very, very good. My hair looks a mess. I cannot wait to do my hair. That's partially why I did sprints early, so I can have time to do my hair. I am 34% in. It's still super slow in the beginning. I'm only on chapter 6. I really figured I would have been more done. But there's 20 chapters in this book. Hi, Olivia. Hello, hello. Hello, how are we today? Also, what was I gonna say? Sorry, my brain's a little loopy right now. I took a Tylenol, went to the bathroom, had dinner, so we're a little loopy and a little sleepy. I feel like the library. Ooh, but I also need to read. I have Carrie Maniscalco's Throne of the Fallen. I do want to read that. Pretty soon here because it's right there on my shelf. I'm looking at it. It needs to be read. Ended up not reading, updated my reading journal instead. I can't see. Instead, because this update is long overdue. Oh, yes. I wanted to do a reading journal, but the way I'm just that lazy, I commend everybody reading journals and learns in the books and writes. God bless you people, because I can't do it. You started early. Yes, ma'am. I posted, I was going to start around like 5. I got off work like 3 hours early and I'm a little under the weather. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do it an hour early. And I heard them because it's not working for me. I read about 40 pages. I'm getting distracted because of Spider-Man on my TV. No worries. No joke. I was also on the phone with my insurance company and they're closed. I have to call them tomorrow morning. Adult life, don't you love it? Yeah, which Spider-Man? Trying to, you know what? Let me open up the book that I have 67% left in because I'm serious about my goal this year. 75 books. I know I can do it. I've done way more than that. So my goal is achievable. Spider-Man Homecoming, slowly making my way through the Marvel movies. Oh, you're a Marvel girly. Very nice. My sister is a Marvel girl. Very, very nice. I think they have a new one coming out in Spider-Man, no? If I keep clearing my throat, I'm sorry. It's because like we're losing our voice a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know what happened. Yes. I'm trying to count. Marvel Girlies Unite. I'm just like, I'm gonna take another Tylenol. Another Tylenol is calling my name. Also, okay, you guys, granny shenanigans. Okay, granny shenanigans. What the hell is my grandmother doing? So I'm at work. Okay, this is today. This was today. Okay. I'm at work, enjoying my shift, doing my thing. And I see a missed call from my grandma. Usually not a big deal. Usually when she calls me, it's because she wants to know how much money is in her account. And she knows how to check her account, but for some reason it just sounds better when I tell it to her. I don't know. But she calls me to ask me how much money is in her account. I didn't see it. So I was like, I'll call her back later. And then like 2 seconds later, she calls my job. And I own the store. So it's like, it's whatever. But I'm like, okay. She usually only calls me with emergencies. I'm like, hello. And she's like, Cameron, I don't feel well. And like, I'm freaking out because my grandma's like 76. So when they're sick, it's a big deal. I'm like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And she goes, me and Betty went to a party. You went where? You went where? Me and Betty, me and Betty went to a party. We're both really sick. And I'm like, okay, do you need help? What do you need? And she goes, I need you to see how much money is in my account. And I'm like, first of all, what does the money in the account have to do with you being sick right now? And I said, see, you and Betty been in them streets hoeing, and now you're sick. And I can't talk either because I'm losing my voice. But she's like, no. We only went to Walmart and then we went to the post office. And I'm like, you went to Walmart, you went to the post office. And, okay. So you just told me you didn't go out anywhere. So where else did you go? Oh, we didn't go anywhere, but I need you to cancel my doctor's appointment for tomorrow because I don't feel well. I need you to listen to what you just you need me to cancel your doctor's appointment because you don't feel well. Am I getting this correct? And she's like, well, that was my radiology appointment. Like, they're not going to do anything about me being sick. I was like, okay, that's fair. But I said, but you can also call and see and let them know that you are damn near 80 and you don't feel well. And if they can get you to see your general practitioner, and if not your general practitioner, another one. And so like immediately as I say this, she goes, no, it's okay. I gotta go now. Bye. And she hangs up. Yes, Olivia, I said that because Nana's crazy. So I'm panicked and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I call my mom and I tell my mom, and she's not surprised. She goes, yeah, I talked to her yesterday. And the funny thing is that she wasn't coughing at all yesterday. And I'm like, okay, so why is she calling me at work talking about, oh yeah. And then she was saying how she doesn't remember going to the bank. Like, it was just random stuff. She literally called me and just was telling me random stuff about the bank, Walmart, and Betty and Betty's son. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what is happening right now? Call my mom and she's like, I think Nana's embellishing stuff because she doesn't want to go to her radiology appointment. And I was like, so you're trying to tell me your mother called me and damn near faked her impending death because she doesn't want to go to her radiology appointment? And she was like, honestly, yeah, I think that's what the deal is. And so she goes, okay, let me call her. So I texted Nana. I was like, Nana, mom's going to call you right now. So I need you to answer. And my mom calls me back. She goes, she's not answering. And I was like, because she freaking knows that that I told her about you trying to cancel her radiology appointment. So Nana, like, the story doesn't make sense. And this, I'm telling you in the order that it was told to me from my grandma, because I don't know what happened. She called me telling me she was sick, and then she told me she gave Betty some money, and then she said she needed to go to Walmart, and she doesn't remember going to UPS. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, what do you need me to do? And then then she texts me, can you order my checks? This is Nana texting me after she just faked her death and was like, can you order my checks from online? What do you need to write checks for? I need to pay people, Cameron. I'm like, I handle your bills. What are you talking about? Who you need to pay? So apparently Nana's got other people in the old people community center that she's got to write checks to. So I don't know what's happening right now. And then come to find out, all of her IDs are expired. Every single identification, social security, AAA, whatever you need in like standard stuff that's in your wallet is expired. And she never said anything. So now we have to go through the process of going through all like 100 of her divorce records to yes, to find her identification so she can go get her ID. And this is just for an ID, y'all. She doesn't need a passport or anything like that. She just needs an ID. So like Nana's been putting us through the ringer this week. She's sick. Well, I don't know if she's sick. My mom, she's faking it because she doesn't want to go to her doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I don't know. So Nana may be sick. She also can't find any of her 80 divorce records. And yeah, she's apparently writing checks to people in her community center. And it's funny because the checks come out of her, obviously come out of her account, but whenever they cash the check, I don't see it in her account. So who the fuck knows where this money is coming from? Because it's not in her account where I'm seeing these checks are being cashed. So I don't know. I have to find that out because I'm scared now. My grandmother runs a mafia. No, she cannot go international. Because, like, I'm telling you guys, when she asked me for checks, I'm like, what are you writing checks for? Like, you don't write checks. And, like, I'm asking too many questions that don't make sense. I have to do a whole investigation this week as to where the fuck this money for these checks is going because it's not coming out of her account. I don't know where it's coming from. Nana's got a secret account somewhere. I got to figure out where it is. And I still have failed at putting a tracker on her phone so I can see where she's at. Because my mom called me and she goes, wait, your Nana called you? And I was like, yeah, it sounded like she was out. And she's like, she's supposed to be home. She was like, can you see where she's at? And literally, right as she asked me that, I get a ping from Walmart. And Nana's at Walmart spending money she shouldn't be spending. So yeah, Nana was out in the streets this week and got sick. Her and Betty got sick. They're over here writing checks, invisible checks to people. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, no, I told my dad she's not getting a passport, talking about she wanted to go to Mexico. I think the fuck not. I think not. What does that mean? Not on my watch. Not on my watch. That woman is not going to Mexico. Over my dead body is my Nana going to Mexico. No, for real. My Nana she's got something going on. She's got something going on. Because I knew it was fishy with the checks. And I was like, I have not ordered checks for you in years. Since we were living in our old house close to 10 years ago. That was the last time I ever bought this woman checks. And now she's writing checks and I don't see any transactions for checks on her bank account. Sounds like I need to be Nancy Drew and make sure my Nana's not about to be the next Epstein. Because good God Almighty, I feel like I'm going to be implicated. So here's the thing. If you guys don't see me for a while, more than likely, Nana tricked me into doing something that I shouldn't have been doing, and I'm in jail. Like me and Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever her name is, are going to be sharing a cell because there's some kind of money laundering, something going on. There's something going on. And I'm about to go to jail, y'all, because of my Nana. My Nana is sloppy. Yes, Epstein. Not the sexual assault stuff. I'm not joking about that, but I'm talking about the money laundering. Okay. We're going to be sharing a cell. Like, my grandmother is a mobster. I think I told you guys. I think I told you guys about the marriage certificates, right? When my mom we found out that Nana was married like 10 times. Did I tell you guys about that? That might be an episode for next week. If I did not tell you guys about that, let me know. And I'll tell you guys about that next week. Yes, I'm about to have Gypsy Blanche's old cell. Oh, Lord, Nana's going to get me sent to prison. Federal prison at that. Oh my gosh, I can't with this woman. I cannot with her. And she doesn't even care. She just, whenever I tell her something, she's like, oh. I'm like, oh, you just committed fraud. Oh, do it every day. Oh. Yeah. Wait till her memoir comes out. Come to find, oh, yes. Okay, next break. The hearing aids. That's what I was supposed to tell you guys about, was the hearing aids. Okay, now I remember. So I'm going to tell you guys about the hearing aid during the second break, because good God almighty, those hearing aids, man. I'm laughing about it, and I haven't even told you about it. So when we come back for our second break, I will tell you guys about the hearing aids, the doggone hearing aids that just, yeah. And I'm pretty sure she put the hearing aids in her memoir. Good Lord. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys, I gotta remember the story about the hearing aids. Actually, it's fairly recent, so I will be able to remember that story real quick. Okie dokie, guys. Are we ready for the next sprint? This is really a granny shenanigans sprint, and then we just read as a break. Okay, this is what we do. Alrighty, you guys. We are going to start our second sprint of the night, and then we have a 40 minutes. After our 45-minute, we have a 30-minute sprint. But yes, you guys, if you just came in, hi, how are you? I was just finished telling you guys about my possibly mobster criminal grandma. Every week, there's something new. But yes, it's fine, because I'll get into it. You guys, hopefully you guys have your books. I have my book. I'm going to go take a Tylenol to kind of like get my body ready. But yes, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy the lo-fi music and the sprint, and I will see you guys in 45 minutes with another granny shenanigans. Oh, the Lord. Good have mercy. Okay, you guys, I'll see you soon. Okay, guys. Oops, I forgot to turn off sound. There we go. Okay. After a very stressful break, I'm just stressed this sprint. Oh my gosh. The holidays just like sucked the life out of me. But I won't make you guys wait any longer. But first, how did we do? I paid bills, a lot of bills. Bills I didn't want to have to pay. You know what? It is what it is. Had to pay it. Let me skip. Here we go. Do. Oh, yes. So, Granny Shadanny's hearing. Oh, Nana, being old, complaining about her hearing. She was complaining about her hearing, and she said she was fine. She literally cannot hear out of her right ear. So, whenever you would talk to her, she would literally be like, "What? I can't hear you. I can't hear you." So we got tired of it. We got tired of yelling at her like she was Helen Keller. So we were like, no, need hearing aids. For months, the woman would cancel her hearing aid appointments. I don't need a hearing aid. I can hear just fine. I was like, yeah, sure you can. Okay, sure you can. So months and months and months and months, her insurance did not cover hearing aids. We went through this whole freaking process to get this woman hearing aids. Finally, we go get her fitted. They told us how much it would be. We were like, ooh, no, thank you. So my mom bought her hearing aids. My mom graciously bought my grandmother hearing aids because that's what a good daughter does, right? No, that's not what a good daughter does, apparently. So Nana gets the hearing aids, and they literally look like AirPods, but they're skin tone colored. So she gets the case. She's got the box, the instructions. She's got everything with this fucking box, okay? So I open it up. I set it up for her. I charge it for her, tell her how to put it in her ears. And supposedly, this woman had been using her hearing aids. I don't think she was. And now I know she wasn't because she goes, Cameron, something's wrong with my hearing. I think this was like Thanksgiving. She goes, Cameron, I think something's wrong with my hearing aids. Like, I can't hear. And I'm like, oh, God. Okay, give me your hearing aids. Let me see. She gives me the box, opens it up. The hearing aids, so like the hearing aids, they look like AirPods, but they have like a little it's like the tiniest little antenna that sticks out of it, but it's not far enough to where like it would hit or catch on anything. Very, very tiny. So I open the box. The hearing aids are crushed. I mean, crushed. I'm looking at the box like, what the fuck did you do? I pull the poor little hearing aids out of the box. The antenna is all bent up like a bent up paper clip. the thingies coming off. They just looked like they got ran over by a train. And I'm looking at her and she's just sitting there like, what? They don't work. I don't know what's wrong with them. I put them back in the box. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm like, Nana, what did you do? She like broke the hearing piece off of the antenna of the hearing aid and tried to shove it back in the box and close the lid. And when the lid wouldn't close, what do you think she did? Let me see how I can like demonstrate this for you. She bent and just the hearing aids into this box. I'm coughing. I was so livid. Bent and crushed these poor hearing aids and put them back in the box and brought them to me and said they don't work. No shit. They don't work anymore because you look like you did a mariachi on them. Like you just threw them in the street and just tap danced all over them. She goes, well, they don't fit in my ear. They don't anymore. You are very correct. You are extremely correct on that. They do not fit in your ear anymore. So yes, Olivia, it looks like she threw them in the garbage disposal. And you guys, they're smaller than an AirPod. So if anything, I would have thought they would have gotten lost in her ear. No, apparently they kept falling out and she tried to have Betty show her how to do it. So there goes that right there. Y'all, my mom paid like $400 for these hearing aids and Nana crushed them like, I don't know, some kind of Marvel superhero. I don't know. She crushed them in her little hands. So needless to say, Nana's deaf again. Can't hear a thing. And you know what? I don't feel bad. What I do is I purposely talk in the lowest voice I can possibly speak in when I address her. Because you want to know why? We gave her the opportunity to hear everything, to hear all the gossip her heart could have desired in this world, and she didn't want it. She didn't want it. She didn't want to hear anything. So I said, you know what? Until you go in the ground, you're not going to hear a blessed thing, and that's on you. That's your fault. That's your fault. That's your fault. So now Nana can't hear, and I don't feel bad. Because you know what? I filled out too much damn paperwork for those hearing aids, and she crushed them like grapes. So, am I a bad granddaughter? I don't think so. I think I did my best. And this also reminds me, Betty's the problem. You are absolutely correct, Deshauna. Betty's the problem. Because I don't know what Betty had to do with the hearing aids. She could have called me if there was something wrong with the hearing aids. But I don't know. Betty's smarter than me. Betty knows more than me. Betty handles all of her insurance papers. She does her bank account. She does her grocery shopping. Who knows? I don't do shit. Betty does everything for her. Okay. They call her Pork Chop. They got pet names for each other. Betty calls my Nana Pork Chop. Don't know where that came from. I really don't. And I don't want to ask. But yeah. So the hearing aid reminded me of another situation, but I'm going to get into that next week because I'm still reeling about the hearing aid. But the next week's episode is going to be Nana's life alert. Get ready for this one, folks. 911 was called in this situation. 911 was called in this situation, and my brother had to break down a door. I think I told you guys the story where like she asked if we wanted apple juice and stuff, but like this is a different situation. My brother had to break down the door again. So yeah, that's going to be for next week. We are never bored with this woman. We're never bored. I'll tell you that right now. They don't anymore. Yeah, they don't. They don't anymore. And I don't feel bad about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to whisper every time I talk to you, Nana. I'm going to whisper on purpose because clearly you don't want to hear anything I have to say. You didn't crush your damn hearing aids. So hearing is not your top priority. And that's fine. That's fine. You know what? Be deaf. It's fine. And I can say this. This is just my relationship with my grandmother. I'm not mean to her. This is just our relationship. This is what we do. So this is normal. But yeah, Nana broke her hearing aids, her very expensive hearing aids that are still crushed in the box because I just don't have the energy. And I don't think I ever will have the energy to fix them. I'm not ordering a replacement. Nope. Nope. She better listen in real good if she wants to hear anything. Because I'm not helping her no more. No mas. No mas. Yes, you guys, that was this episode of Granny Shenannies. This woman, I tell you. But yeah, next week's a shorter story. She accidentally called 911 and they sent an ambulance. And I'm going to tell you guys why. I can't make this up, and I'm not making this up. That's the fun part. I'm not making any of this up. Let me fix my timer before I forget, because Nana has got my brains all kerbobbled today. I love that I'm not making it up either. My life is so interesting. Okay, you guys. Now that that's over, let's get back into our last sprint of the night. No, she really does. She really does. I don't know if I would want Betty on the show, though. That's something that I'd have to talk to the producers about and be like, I need you to get all of the insurance you possibly can. Any kind of insurance that is out there in the world, I need you to purchase it, because those two will get you bankrupt with lawsuits. I'll tell you that right now. Just thinking about it gives me a headache. I have a migraine now. I don't get migraines often. Ugh, Nana, gotta love her. That woman is gonna live until she's like 100. I'll tell you that right now. Okie dokie, guys. We need Betty's full. And honestly, like, I wish Nana knew how to text correctly, because I feel like her text messages with Betty would just be absolute gold. And I could probably do a really good TikTok off of Nana, but I don't know how to use TikTok. I'm still learning. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn how to use TikTok and make her a part of my BookTube channel. I think that's what I should do. I think that's what I should do. But my mom would probably kill me. Oh, gosh. Okie dokie, you guys. So we are on our last 30-minute sprints of Zen Night. Usually this is where we crunch time. We really, really, really get into it and, make it worth our while. I haven't been able to read this sprint because I have just so much stuff I need to just do before I go to bed. But it's fine. It's fine. We're going to be fine. Okie dokie, guys. So here we go. Oops, wrong button. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? There we go. All right. So we have 30 minutes left in this sprint. I want you guys to try real hard to get as far as you can. I'm going to try and de-stress and get at least to 70% or 75% in this book. I'm 67% in. If I get to 80%, yay me. If not, it's fine. All right. Okie dokie, you guys. I'm going to start the timer. We have 3 minutes to cozy up and read some more in our last sprint. Okie dokie. All right, you guys, enjoy the music. I hope you guys enjoy your sprints and what you're reading. Hopefully, we don't DNF anything, and I'll see you guys in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I, if I can talk, and I gave my voice back, I got to 80%. So I made my goal, and I realize now that I'm just about done with this book. So it's called Cursed Cruise. It is the second in a series. It's from oh my gosh, it's not Wattpad, but I think it's from another website that's similar to Wattpad where this person got published. But if you look up Cursed Cruise by, where is it at? Victoria Fulton. This is the second book in the series. So I'm hoping that she makes another book. So basically it is about a group of friends that one is a sidekick, and basically they have a YouTube channel. One of them is a sidekick, and she's like the star of the show, and then the others are the crew. And the first one, they go to what is presumably the Cecil Hotel, which is in Los Angeles, which is where the Night Stalker was, and a bunch of murders and suicides happen. But if you look up that hotel, it is a very creepy hotel, and the first book is based off of that book. Or the book is based off of that hotel. And then the second book is very obviously based off of the Queen Mary ship. So I think I like that they do have some kind of historical accuracy, which is like, I am a sucker for historical accuracy when it comes to my mystery thrillers. I love it. But I got to 80%, and I'm definitely going to finish this book tonight. But how did you guys do? Because I will officially have read 2 books today. And I will be ahead of my goal. Okay, so let's do math real quick. So I would need to read 6 books a month in order to reach my goal for the year. Now let's round it up. 7 books a month in order to reach my goal. And it's January 3rd. I don't think about the number. I just think about what I want to read, and I just read it. That is the best tip that I can give to people who want to reach the reading goal. Don't think about the number of books you want to read. Figure out what book you want to read and just read it. Don't worry about the number, because by the end of the month, you're going to look back and be like, holy crap, I just read like 13 books. And it's because you weren't thinking about it. So right now, I'm not thinking about the number. I'm thinking about what I want to read. There's another book I'm looking at, a couple other books that I want to read. Yes, thank you, Deshauna. And I feel a lot more confident in my goal this year. I feel a lot more confident in myself for reading, especially because I have a new Kindle, and my other one was just dying. It's like clockwork. My body knows when we're done, and I start yawning uncontrollably. But let me know how you guys are doing with your goals throughout the week. Feel free to DM me or send me an Instagram message, whatever, on Goodreads or Instagram. I always check my messages to tell me how your goals are going. And then I'll try to post. I'm also using Storygraph too. I used Storygraph before, but when it first started, I was very, very confused about the layout and how it worked. It's a lot more statistics based. I don't know if that's like the proper way to say it, but it's based more off of statistics, as opposed to Goodreads. It's not about the statistics. It's more so about like the books and the information. But Storygraph basically is more so if you are really, really, really wanting to get like the goals and the stats and how many pages you read, then Storygraph is for you. Goodreads is not really based on the numbers, but I'm using both. Storygraph, it is a bit of a learning curve. I am learning how to use it. It is a little complicated for me, but we're going to try our best to use it. So I'm updating both my Goodreads and my Storygraph. I will figure out how to add people on Storygraph. Like I said, I just downloaded it. I'm still trying to figure it out. But if you are using Storygraph, let me know, and I will do my best to try and find you or add you. Also, I have an addiction, scratchers. Super random. Scratchers have become my addiction. They're just fun for me. You didn't need to know that, but that's just the ADHD talking. That's just the ADHD. But let me look at Storygraph because I want to make sure that I updated my book for this morning. Oh, we're down for maintenance. And I did see on their Twitter for Storygraph that basically they've had a surge of people signing up, and they had to like close their the application just because so many people signed up and they had to update their systems. So congrats to Storygraph. That's really, really good to know. Oh wait, I missed Olivia. I reached my goal. I've been on Storygraph for a long time simply because of the data content. You reached your goal for this month? For this year already? I gave up using Storygraph less than a month into using it, but good luck on your journey. I got time for that. I know. We'll see how long I last with Storygraph. For me, I don't really care about like the statistics of it. I just like to mark down what I read. I'm not into like how many pages did I read and like what percentage of mystery I read over romance. Yeah, I don't really care for that that information. I just like to make sure that I write down what book I wrote. Girl, no, it is the 3rd. No love for the night. Oh, good Lord. You see? I was like, girl, for the month you finished? I need medicine. Don't judge me, you guys. Don't judge me. I'm okay. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm all here. Oh, but you did reach your goal for the night. That's sweet. Awesome. I technically reached my goal for the day. My goal is 1 book a day. It sounds like a lot, but if you think about it, it's not, especially if you're averaging a minimum of 60 pages and maximum to 200 pages or so. It's doable. It's doable. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's doable. So if I can finish this book by tonight, wow. If I can finish this book by tonight, I don't have to read one tomorrow, but I am going to get at least halfway through a book tomorrow. So that way I'm still technically halfway ahead. So tomorrow I'm going to read one of the books on my shelf, and then I'll show which one I picked for tomorrow. It's a romance book. What's it called? Once Broken Hearts. Let me see what that one is called. It's very, very popular. All the kids love it. Let me look it up real quick. Once Upon a Broken Heart. Yes. Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I heard that series is fantastical, and I want to give it a chance. She has a lot of good reviews. Out of 151,000 reviews, lady's got like 5 stars. To me, that's awesome. So I'm gonna I did buy the book sometime a couple months ago, but I want to give it a shot. And in my book, I just happened to look down and she just stabbed somebody and she said blood is splurting everywhere and she's laughing maniacally. So that's how my night's going. Oh, you sent me baby kitten pictures. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Baby kitties. Okay. Oh, it's a baby kitty. Oh, you guys, Olivia's kitty is so cute. I have a privacy screen. You can't see it, but it's a cute kitty. It's so cute. Oh, she's on your book sleeve. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, I love them. I love kitties. They're so cute. Kitty is adorable. And is there any update on the other kitty? Oh. Okie dokie, you guys. Okay, let me see. Okay, I got to stop looking at the baby kitties. But you guys, thank you so much. I have a lisp. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It has been a pleasure. And oddly enough, it's so funny because now I'm thinking about it. I finished at the exact same time that I normally finish, give or take 15 minutes. So we didn't really finish early, but it's whatever. I still had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. And I got a lot of reading done. I really did. I finished one book today. I got 30% into one book, 26%, 28% into another book. So 2024 starting off real good with the reading. Life in general, it's still on the fence, but my reading goals, that's going really, really good. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the sprints. I know it is getting late for my East Coast bibbies. I am on the West Coast. You're so understaffed, and I can't go in without an appointment, but I'll have to call to make one. Oh, they are putting you through the ringer for that damn kitty. Oh, those poor people. Well, hopefully you either call them or they call you back and you're able to check up on kitty or adopt them. Cough, cough, wink, wink. But I hope they call you back, girl. I do. I really do. Because that kitty is so cute. And I want them to live with you or live with someone else who's just as great. Kitties and doggies deserve loving homes. All right, you guys. I will see you guys on Goodreads and possibly Storygraph, depending on if I can figure out how it works. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Next week, don't forget, I'm going to tell you guys about Nana's Life Alert and WTF happened with it. Because good God, the fire department knows our names. Let's just start with that as a preview. Good night, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I called, just been waiting. Hope he's okay. I know. I hope he's okay too. Poor kitty. You guys are welcome. Miss Olivia, I will see you on Instagram. Everybody else, I will see you also on Instagram and Goodreads. Enjoy your night. Get good sleepies. And I will see you guys next week at 6 p.m. Next week, Sprints is at 6 p.m. Do not forget. I will fix it on the post, but 6 p.m. Okay? Bye, guys. Princess Wave. Princess Wave. Goodbye. I'm going to go take NyQuil and fall